Okay, so the girl that I met in prison, her name is Zaria, because I don't give a fuck right now. So, when I met her, like I said, she helped me, I helped her. That's what we do. You know, some people do in prison. Well, got out of prison, you know, a year goes by. She's down here. She comes to my job. I see her. We talk. Come to find out, I was living across the street where the guy she was seeing.
Yeah.
So, me and her started kicking it, hanging out and stuff. So we had a falling out not too long ago about her saying that, her nigga saying that I was fucking her. And then so she started accusing me of fucking her nigga.
So y'all were having a
so it was going back and forth.
quarrel. Hold on 1 second. I forgot
all right.
my weed. Slide it one more time because I want to get into it. Grab the drinks and chair. You got to move it out the way because I got just slide everything all the way over to the west.
Now you doing too much.
Yeah. So she accused you of fucking her man.
Yeah.
And
then her nigga was accusing me of fucking her.
So y'all
know.
getting accused of fucking each other, basically.
Man, I was getting accused of fucking both of them from two retarded motherfuckers. Real talk. Like, I don't understand this shit. It was too toxic for me. So I backed away and stopped hanging with the bitch.
Well.
And then we started kicking it back again, got to talking and stuff, situated the whole thing, you know, the whole discussion. We talked about the shit. We worked it out, you know, so.
I don't understand how it go from
me fucking him.
First, he accused you of fucking her.
Yeah.
And then she started accusing you of fucking him. For her to accuse you to fuck him, you must, what was y'all around each other?
I ain't never seen the dude. The only time I seen the dude, the first time I ever seen this nigga was the day that we were at the room and he was at work because she had got a room next to their job. So he came over there and I had just left and came to the house and got me some clothes and came back over there. And when I came back over there, he was in the room with her and they were in there arguing. I was like, what the hell? I said, oh, well, I'm fixing to go since, you know, this is y'all doing y'all thing. Since, you know, I ain't got no part of it. I don't want no parts of that shit. I don't do toxic.
So when she booked the room next to his job, right?
Next to their job.
Next to their job. They work at the same job.
They work at the same place.
Why was she booking the room next to their job is my first question.
I don't even fucking know. I don't even care.
But you went to the room, though.
I went up there because I had bought a bottle and we were going to drink. So, you know, it was supposed to be me, her, and then her best friend shit, whatever her damn Miracle.
Look, remember this. Even if you do this, you gotta.
Yeah. I feel you. But yeah, her best friend was coming in town and stuff, Miracle. So we were all supposed to be over there drinking and shit. And I left whenever they got to arguing and stuff. So I'm outside with one of the workers over there next door talking, shooting the shits, and he come out. Everything was all great between them and shit. It was all back to normal, whatever. It's some toxic shit. So, I'm in Memphis. This happened, the day before yesterday? Yeah, day before yesterday, because...
Take him out.
I'm sorry. This happened, hold on, what was it? Yesterday. This happened yesterday. So, she came to get me from Memphis at 7 o'clock in the morning. Right. Picked me up and wanted me to ride with her to Little Rock. Now, remind you, we done squashed everything that was going on.
Getting the table, just relax and talk. That's all. They gonna hear you.
Okay. Well, like I said, she came and got me. Remind you, everything was squashed. Everything that happened before was over with. It was nothing like we done left it alone. It was just over with. So she came and got me. So she brought me back from Memphis to the house instead to get me some clothes. Right. So I could ride with her to Little Rock. And everybody kept telling me, girl, don't you go in that car with that girl. That girl ain't about shit. They all tell me all this crap about that. And I'm like, man, y'all.
And this is the girl that you always
Great.
have been cool with.
Yeah.
Who is everybody telling you this about a girl that you always been cool with?
The people that her nigga know. The people that live across the street, basically.
Yeah.
From where I used to stay at.
They told you that.
They're telling me that shit. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then my homeboy was telling me, he was all like, man, I don't like the way that sounds and shit. He said, she telling you to get off the phone and shit. Like, she don't want you on your phone. And I was like, she don't pay my bill. So
and that's when you was around her at the room?
Yeah. No, we were in the car then. We were in the car when all this was said. This was all in the morning.
And when she told you get off your phone, who was all around? Just you and her in the car?
Just me and her.
Okay.
It was just me and her. And I just got back in the car. And I was talking to my homeboy on the phone and shit, video calling, you know. Because he's the type that, you know, get on my ass about certain shit, you know. But, I don't know. It was just kind of off that day and shit. And I was like, man, blowing it out. You know, I was just like letting it go and shit. Like, okay.
Going in and out. When you
I ain't moving.
Nah, you doing this. Yeah. Because I want them to hear that every single word. Yeah.
Well, it's just, I just let it go. I just let all the bullshit go. Like, okay, whatever. You know, everybody's just trying to throw me off track. So, we left and started heading to Little Rock, but we went the back way. We took the back roads. So when we got to Mariana, whatever it's called, Helena, whatever it is.
Helena, Arkansas.
Yeah, when we got down that way, we stopped at some dude house. She stopped over there, got some rolls. So
y'all on the highway traveling, stopping, getting drug
because when we left my house, I had that bottle and I had a blunt. She had a blunt. So, I mean, it was just enough for us to get down there where we were going. So, like I said, we got over there to Helena. She went over there and got some rolls and shit. So, we popped a roll and shit. Cool. That's all I needed was a roll, a little drink, smoke. I'm good. Man, as soon as we got into Little Rock, this bitch pulled up at the motherfucking motel with none of my niggas. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, oh, I'm supposed to stop over here and get us some more rolls and shit. The bitch went inside, left me in the motherfucking car for a fucking hour, and then come back out. When she come back out, this bitch got in the fucking car with a motherfucking damn glass pipe and some fucking goddamn ice and some fucking damn powder. I said, what the fuck? Are you serious? I said, you brought me up here with this bullshit? And then I was like, and she kept telling me, don't talk to that dude. Don't let him talk to you. Just tell me, you got a man, all this shit. Girl, I'm not here for this shit. I come up here to chill and relax, like you said, you know, and we're going to get this vehicle and get on back down. So the whole plan was just to go get to her vehicle. And I was supposed to drive one back. And she rented her truck, is what it was. A truck.
The whole plan.
The whole plan.
Right.
So.
Hold on, let me adjust this camera. That way you ain't got to be crunched up. This is a good story.
Oh, you gonna. Huh.
Yeah, back.
So, after all this shit happened at the motel, we left. She on the phone with her best friend. So they talking and shit. She's like, so where you getting a room at? So she's like, I made reservations over here at Days Inn on Fair Park. So I was like, okay, you know, shit.
So y'all just hoteling it.
So I'm like, okay. So she got the room. We went up there, got it, you know, checked in and everything and shit, left, went to go get something to eat, went to go see her kid's uncle or some shit. Anyways, after that, we went to the mall, got a couple of things and shit. And then we went to, back to the room, dropped that shit off. Then we went back up there to, the hair store. Went to the hair store and shit. And when we left the hair store, let me remind you, this is about 7, almost 8 o'clock at night.
Move your Put your phone making it signal.
Okay, so it's about 7, going on 7, almost 8 o'clock, somewhere around in there. So we pull up, and I'm like, okay, so you want to go ahead and what we fixing to do? She was like, shit. She starts talking about this bullshit about that nigga. What is it? Can you hear me? Is it still doing it?
Something is making this motherfucker.
What is it doing?
It's a phone on or something.
The phone's over there. Hold on.
When it ring or something
Well, I ain't ringing though. Ain't neither one of these ringing.
Nah, sure the fuck ain't. So why the fuck is it doing it?
Look at that somewhere. Was because of what?
Because I had sitting on. But yeah. Well, go ahead.
So we get to the room, we pulled up in the room, and she's all like, what'd you do with them pills? And I was like, they're right here. Why? I don't want none of that shit. I don't want none of that shit. What you got going on, I don't want none of that shit. And she was like, oh, what I got going on? Well, let me tell you what you got going on. Bitch pulled out her fucking phone and shit like she's a motherfucking detective or something. Like, oh, I can pull up all his shit right here, start flipping through the shit, and like,
Oh, who shit?
all his shit on his phone, I guess.
Talking about the dude?
The dude phone, her nigga phone and shit.
Yeah.
So she's like, and I see that you and him, and then something popped up on her phone about her card, her Cash App card. Somebody hadn't used her Cash App card at 7 something at night, and it was in West Memphis, and we in Little Rock. And she said, oh, you the one that gave him my card information? Bitch, what the hell are you talking about? Shit, I don't have your card. I don't go in your purse. I don't fuck with none of your shit. Like, I'm sitting here telling this bitch.
And this just came out the blue.
This came out the motherfucking blue. And
Wow,
this is what tripped me the fuck out, is that her best friend fucking pulled up. And then she's telling her best friend, now, best friend, remember the time I told you? And remember what I said? She said this. I said what? You know, we sit up there arguing. I'm like, bitch, you is fucking, I don't know. You asked me to stop getting fucking high. That's why I don't fuck with you and shit. That's why I sit there and told you the last time.
This is what's going on. This is a case of jealousy, envy.
What is she jealous about? That's what I don't fucking understand.
But it doesn't. People be jealous about different things in life. It could be money. It could be who you are. It could be the fact that people like you more than them. It's different reasons why people be jealous. I have learned that in life, so I don't even worry about it. I just know how motherfuckers is. But one thing I have become great at, when somebody means me no good, I don't be around them no more. I don't need to be around nobody for a ride. I don't need to be around nobody for a companion. I don't need to be around nobody to take a shot, to smoke a blunt. If I have not perfected nothing in life, I perfected that. Because what I learned is, you be around a lot of people a lot of time just because you don't know what else to do with your time, and they be people that don't mean you no good. Wow. And I learned this coming up in the neighborhood as a teenager, hustling around a bunch of people, and my grandma used to always tell me, you ain't got no friends. You ain't got no friends. And when she used to tell me that, I didn't ever take it like she don't know what she's saying. I just took it like, basically, some people that are my friends, she don't really know they are. But I always listen until one day that famous statement my grandma I always said came true and made sense to me. And it was when some street shit went down where people's freedom were at risk and people's life were at risk. And that's when I found out that, okay, this is what my grandmother meant. She didn't mean that I don't have friends. She meant that it's probably 2 or 3 people out of your whole entire life that's going to be genuinely your friend no matter what, through thick and thin. And you have to, a friend is a deep word, first of all. And I judge a friend off of what they want me to have in life, what I want them to have in life. They're total genuine. Not because you can call me and talk about what happened in East St. Louis or who got shot or who got the drugs. That's not my friend. And see, a lot of people, they don't know how to even look at people as their friends. So you gotta understand that in life, no matter if you are rich, poor, a drug addict, somebody that's clean, gay, straight, in the middle, orange, or animal, you have to realize that however you live in your life, don't judge people because of your friends, just because of how you're living and they're around. That stuff has cost people their whole life. That shit right there. And see what you described as she pulled up to a room of dudes and came out with drugs. Obviously, she got drilled in there. That hour she was in there, they were fucking the shit out of her, tag teaming her.
This is what's so fucking crazy is that she's sitting there saying that the lady I was living with saying that I was selling my pussy. So here I am, being me. I called her in front of her ass. She gonna say, hang up your phone. I don't want to talk about that, all that bullshit. But you were sitting there just talking that bullshit.
Well, I'm here to say this here. If somebody is selling pussy and they're staying somewhere, they either selling it wrong as a motherfucker and should be ashamed of themselves, or they're not selling it in somebody's line. It's one of the two. But if you selling pussy, I'm just going to be real, America, because I've been around everything. And when I come up around people that have sold pussy, and when you sell it right, you have money. The world might talk about you. Who gives a fuck? But they have money when they sell it right, and they're not on drugs where as soon as they sell it, they're going to buy drugs. Now, you got them type of pussy sellers, too.
You do.
Now, they will never get nowhere. Those are what makes pussy selling look bad, because people think, you know what? They think everybody that sell pussy is on drugs. That's what they think, and that is not true. That is the biggest lie in the fucking world, because people that sell pussy that's on drugs never get nowhere. So that's proof right there.
Yeah.
And the people you see that is clean, you see them doing things with the money that comes from them selling their pussy. But yeah, that people are gonna talk about you until you leave this planet.
I'm telling you,
it's gonna go on.
And if I was selling my motherfucking pussy, I would have money. I don't have no money. I'm not fucking lying and shit.
Well,
I don't. And the crazy thing about it is I don't even do drugs like that. I smoke weed. I might pop an X pill every now and then, and I drink. But that's about it. And then on top of that, I'm slowing down from all that bullshit. Like, it's because my daughter. It's the shit my daughter tells me every day when she talks to me that makes me change my mind about life.
I can say this here. This lady is not selling pussy because she would give it away. She likes sex too much. No, I'm just saying, like, it's in your, it's in.
Oh my God, why would you say that same bullshit like that? Really?
No, you're not. You're not
really?
hearing what I'm saying.
No, I hear what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, like, from what you've told me about your relationship, you are too sexually into people that you like to be to have discipline enough to go and sell it. So nah, she ain't gonna sell it.